Hi, have you always wanted a show that is entertaining, impactful, inspiring, fun, and educative? I pretty much know what you're thinking. I guess the answer is yes. That is why Inside GHTV brings to you the Let's Chat Show. On the show, we're going to have interactions with your favorite up-and-coming artists, hairstylists, makeup artists, among others. Stay tuned while we bring to you nothing but the very best. I go by the name Aquosua, your host for the show. Aquaba, Ediba, and Nejumedi. Aha, the Let's Chat Show right in the studios of Inside GHTV. Every we are live on YouTube. Yes, sir. Please subscribe to the channel Inside GH then TV. Remember to like, share, and comment as well. I go by the name Aquosua. And you see, back in the days, we had this term called Baba Man. What did it then sound like? I mean, like currently we have sort of modernized it because of the current change and all that is happening these days. And as a result, today we go for a quick commercial break. When we are back, I introduce you to. Hi, have you always wanted a show that is entertaining, impactful, inspiring, fun, and educative? I pretty much know what you're thinking. I guess the answer is yes. That is why Inside GHTV brings to you the Let's Chat Show. On the show, we're going to have interactions with your favorite up-and-coming artists, hairstylists, makeup artists, among others. Stay tuned while we bring to you nothing but the very best. I go by the name Aquosua, your host for the show. Welcome back from the break. It's still the Let's Chat Show right in the studios of Inside GHTV. If you love what you are seeing, please do us the honors. Come and sponsor us. To do so, please call the numbers on your screen. And then your guest on the show is one special, hairstylist in Ghana. I mean, he's done marvelous works over the period. You can clearly see some of his works on our screen. Like, he's done it for Ghanaians, he's done it for people out there. And I mean, it's just good. Like, his works are so neat and I can't even say it all. Help me, viewers. Welcome, Pesco, to the Let's Chat Show. Aquaba, Edinburgh, the Let's Chat Show. It's an honor and a pleasure having you on the show today. By the way, how are you feeling? How do you do?
I'm good. As you mentioned, my name is Peter Afano.
Okay.
Mostly known as Pescothebarber.
Wow. Why Pescothebarber?
Because I do haircuts and do it to the marvelous out there. So, my haircut is outstanding because I didn't take it to be a street or one corner barber. So that's why people call me Pescothebarber.
But do you love what you do as a person?
Oh yes, I love it. I just not like it. I love it.
Oh, and are you sure it's not for, sorry to say, survival sake? You know, say right this?
No. Actually, if it's something survival sake, I wouldn't have go further to educate myself in this field. But then I took a step forward to upgrade in this barbering industry.
So what are some of the credentials you have as a hairstylist?
As a hairstylist, in the year 2019, I attended Genesi Beauty Institute at East Legon, where I did my cosmetology in a period of 6 months, and also extended that to Advertise College to do what we call hair treatments and facial treatments.
So you are combining all of that currently?
Yes, please.
You're just not specifying in the hairstyling business?
That is why we clarify that to be hairstylist.
Oh,
Hairstylist, you do both cuts, braid, coloring, and texturalizing.
Wow. So back in the days, we call it Baba Man. So what's the difference? If I'm following you right, Baba Man is just someone who cuts the hair and doesn't do all of that?
Yes, please. Baba is someone who just do the cuts and leave it there. So Baba do haircuts. But in hairstylist, you do both cutting, coloring, tonguing, all aspects.
So if I'm following you right again, not every barber is a hairstylist.
No, please.
And yeah. Modify the more behavior because I think everyone is using the word, so we thought it wise that it cuts across like everyone. But thanks for the insight. I mean, I learned a lot from that. I know my viewers too got a thing or two that would take home as well. I want to know, okay, does the person that comes to get the haircut done determine the price? Because recently, um, Freedom invited Nikki, a Ghanaian-based,
Yeah.
barber, to have his hair cut for him, and I think the cost was approximately around $2,000, if I'm right. But that's an approximate figure I'm given. Does the client coming to get the haircut
Normally we
determine
have
the price you
no.
charge?
I'll say no, because we all have a price list. But then we have what we call home service. So for instance, if I charge 10 cedis in my shop, 20 cedis in my shop, or 100 cedis in my shop, it might be 5 times, 10 times, depending on where I'm going, depending on who I'm attending to and where.
So for you, it's just the home services that determine the price.
Yes.
But
not at your shop, you have your price list,
okay,
what you charge. But if somebody calls you out of your shop, yes, that is where you have the difference. So if I charge 50 cedis for haircut in my shop, if you call me out of my shop, I won't charge you 50 cedis. You are going to pay my TNT, my shop allowance, leaving the shop to attend to you. All those is included. And the length of where I'm going, let's assume maybe it's around my area, then that's might be a bit low. But when I'm going outside my area, I will add extra money to that.
So even if someone comes and pull over in a Range Rover, parks in front of a salon, it's the same price they're going to charge for someone who just walks in?
Yes.
Because the price list is there?
Yes. And for instance, in my shop like this, I have criteria. I have normal haircuts, which I do only the cut for you. And I have the VIP and VVIP. So in a VIP, I use other means in attached to the haircut. For instance, I'll use towel warmer, I'll use neck massager, I'll use towel warmer, and also use what we call facial mask for VIP.
And all that comes at a price of?
That is 100 cedis per haircut.
With discount?
Because it takes a lot. Taking into consideration, you need to put your steamer on, which boosts current a lot. You have to also use other products, facial cleanser, facial mask, and other things. Taking into consideration of all those things, if you charge less than 100 cedis, you'll be at loss. You won't be able to break even.
Hey! But then, do you sometimes have people that come, like stubborn clients, where they come and they sort of do not like the outfit? How do you handle that?
For that, that was then when I don't know what my left from right. I may say
Around
that.
what time?
That was around
career
2017.
You had those challenges.
Yes. So it's about you knowing what you are doing. So when your client comes in, first we don't do consultation. But then now, if a client walks in, you consult the person, what the person wants. You did all the consultation before attending to the client. With that, you won't face any challenge of person saying he is not satisfied with your work or the price is higher. You do all those things before attending to your client.
So with the VVIP, it's all part of the 100 cedis package, the consultation and all that, or they have the separate charges?
As for consultation, it cut across all, even a normal haircut. When the client walks in, you do the consultation to know what the person wants before you start the work.
And I want to know if the consultation comes at a fee.
No.
It doesn't?
No.
Why?
as a hairstylist, it's your duty to know what the person wants before you proceed to work.
Yeah, but so the consultation is free.
Yes,
Free.
yes. It's a must. It's something you have to do.
Do you have plans of charging in the future?
For the consultation? No, not really.
Actually, before we go for a quick commercial break when we are back, we delve more into it. Welcome back from the break. It's still the lecture show right in the studios of Inside GH Actually, for Yesremu, if you love what you are seeing and you want to sponsor the show, please do well to contact the numbers on your screen, and do well to follow us on YouTube as well. Please search the handle Inside GH then TV. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Yes, Roma, subscribe as well. Well, it's still an up-close discussion with Pesco, and he is a hairstylist. He's made it clear to us that there's a distinction between hairstyling and being a barber. So if you were not following, hairstyling comes with a lot of package. Barber, it just deals with the haircuts and all that. But as a hairstylist, you have to do some consultation, know what the customer wants. Like, the processes are a lot. So that's just what we've been discussing so far. So good. And it's been insightful and then fun. And there's more fun to come your way. So please stay with us. Well, Pesco, you mentioned that there's no distinction with price depending on who comes in and all that. That's highly noted, and that's good, because I for once thought that as a barber maybe you practice that price discrimination thing where whoever comes in determines the price. Because I went to a salon where she was like, she doesn't want to put price tags there because people will come and then feel like they are restricted to you get paid what is there, and they feel cheated at a point if maybe there are cases where the prices have to go high and all that. But you're making me aware that it doesn't matter this thing, or there are cases where you had to charge the stream depending on what was on your list.
Yes, I'll say yes because maybe a client walks in and there's dirt or sebums in hair. You need to sebums.
Okay, can you explain that to us? Like,
let's
we're learning a lot today.
Let's say oil
Okay.
on the person's hair or dirt. You need to shampoo, dry. You shampoo, conditioner, then dry before attending to the client. So that also comes with another cost. Let's assume somebody comes in with wanted a color, and color has its price. But then if there's something that will not allow you to proceed with the work, you discuss with the person during the consultation that due to this or that, I need to do this and that. For instance, when the person has black dye, black color, you need to lift the black before you proceed with the color the person wants. Without lifting the black, you won't be able to get what the person wants. So you made the person aware that lifting the black has this cost. Your color has this cost. If the person wants it, you proceed and work for the person.
Yeah. So is there a case where someone came with maybe the hair has been damaged due to excessive dye? What treatment method did you give that person? And did it work for that person?
Yes. We have type of hair. We have medium hair, fine hair, and coarse hair. Fine, medium, coarse. So when you don't know this type of hairs, you might end up damaging somebody's follicles. This is what it means. Somebody with fine hair, if you apply a relaxer or you are texturalizing the person's hair, it will take a lesser time than somebody with medium or coarse hair. So if you don't know that, and maybe the manufacturer says it takes 15 minutes for the cream to work, okay, and you also waited for 15 minutes to come, you end up damaging the person's follicles or giving the person a cut, end up giving the person alopecia.
But have you ever worked on a client
Yes.
whose hair has been damaged, maybe because of a hair that he or she dyed her hair with other, hairstylists, and has gotten her hair damaged over the period? How did you help that person to get the hair back to normal and grow the way she or he wanted it?
So I work with Advertise Naturals,
Okay.
and they have so many products out there that helps with hair growth. So when you have hair damage, I'll take you through the process. We have shampoo, a conditioner, and also oils that helps hair growth. So when you have hair breakage, you go through 2 months period hair treatment. So within that 2 months, what I do is you come every week. Then I apply I use pH balance shampoo. So when you damage your hair, what it means is you have to balance it to its normal stage. So for instance, when a client walks in and the hair is breaking, we use reconstructive conditioner and also pH balance shampoo.
Okay.
So you shampoo with the pH balance shampoo, then condition. During the conditioner process, you add egg yolk to be able to help the client get the hair back.
That's a long process.
Yes, it's a long process.
But it's worked for a number of
Yes,
clients, right?
yes.
Okay.
It's worked very well. So I always advise clients to watch where they actually visit for their hair, especially the ladies. You see, when you are using, let me use a particular brand's relaxer. If you are using BO16, for instance, you need the same company's shampoo and conditioner. Whenever you use a product which is manufactured by a particular company and you didn't use the same company's shampoo or conditioner, as time goes on, your hair gets breaks. That is why the ladies grow their hair, cut it, and restart again. But when your hairstylist knows about hair, if the person is out of shampoo, he or she has to buy what we call pH balance shampoo to work with. So with the pH balance shampoo, I call it automatic shampoo. Let's assume maybe you travel from Kumasi to Accra, and on your way to Accra, after Dodowa, entering to Accra, after how do we say it? Let's say around Circle.
Okay.
Circle, you are coming to Medina from Kumasi to Accra,
Okay.
and you are coming to Medina to be specific. And after 37, the car broke down. You'll be able to locate yourself to Medina without struggling. But if the car breaks at Linda's door, finding your way to Accra will be difficult for you. So that is what the pH balance shampoo does. When you texturalize somebody's hair, there's amount of strength taken out of the hair. So using the pH balance shampoo, it balances your hair to 0. You have numbers actually on it. It balances your hair to 0, where that shampoo has stopped the chemical reaction, but it has not added any strength. So your hair will not get break. But when you use other shampoos, the chemical reaction is still working. So the possibility of getting your hair break is still high.
Wow. The education alone, I can't fathom. But then, have you experienced a case? Do you have people you work with? Let me ask this before my next question. Like, do you have employees, people you've employed, or people you are training?
What I do is I train. I don't employ. Formally, I do employ. But now I took it upon myself to train the young ones free of charge. Free of charge.
They are contributing to national development.
Because
you have to be noticed.
Yes, because back those days, I don't have who is supporting me to be on my feet. So I took it upon myself to help the young ones, especially those who are in GHS 1. So by the time you get to GHS 3, you are a master class in barbering. So I have people in senior high now that are doing good on their own without home support because they are professional barbers. So if you get to any school, you can barber your colleagues, your teachers, and get something for yourself.
So that's a touching story, I must say. Seriously, that really got to me. So how many people have you trained so far?
A lot.
You can't mention.
A lot.
That's true.
So
well.
when you come around my area, there are about more than 60 barbering salons. And I always say, all those shops came out of my salon. Some came to work I employ some, and others I train them. So whenever I train you, I ask you to go out there and train somebody free of charge. So that at the end of the day, Ghana will be a place for us to live in.
Well, we need like thousands of people like this in the country because it's very rare to meet people do things for free, you know. The way the country's had, like we are all in it, but then like it's really rare to meet people doing things for free. I am really impressed at what you are doing, and I'm rooting for everything you're doing. It goes well and goes well, like for all of us. Are you married?
That'll be another topic for another day.
Oh, a question has been asked. Viewers, did you get that? A topic for
another day.
Like today is the day.
Yeah.
Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Okay. How are you balancing that? Do you have kids? Sorry.
Yes, I do have kids.
Are they distracting you in any way with what you do?
Yeah.
How are you balancing that? Home, work,
Yeah.
or because you're your boss? So
it's good to be your own boss, actually. So what I do is gather what they'll use throughout the week, then leave that with them. So if I wake up, they know, the mom knows what to do for them to move on so the week ends.
does she feel intimidated by the fact that a lot of ladies come to your salon?
She understands my work.
She understands. She trusts you as well.
Yes.
So we shouldn't get confused.
Don't get confused.
Yeah. Don't say, people say that barbers, no, they like girls. What's your take on that? Is it true for you?
All human beings, one way or the other, like men in general like women, not like having an affair with them. But if you are doing a business as a guy and you have a lot of female friends, they bring you a lot of clients.
So it's the women that bring you a lot of clients?
Oh yeah. When women know how to market a lot. So for instance, if I attend to a female client, within the course of the week, more client comes in than a guy. Hey, she'll go out there and praise you. Hey, this hairstylist does this, that. But a man will go out there and sit at one corner. Who will even mind you?
Well, that's a big, thumbs up to all ladies.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, fam. We know how to sell the brand. And I must commend all ladies out there for that. But how would your client describe you in 3 words?
Focused, calm, and intelligent.
Do you teach people, like you have a school, an academy that
Actually, I'm working on that.
you're working on that?
Yes.
You should expect that
Yes.
very soon.
Very soon. A unisex salon together with the academy. Come on.
Let's go. I
As a human, you need to have a dream, a bigger dream of what you are doing. that is exactly what I'm doing. So one day, sooner than later, you have my unisex salon.
We look forward to that. How do you feel working on your feet for long hours?
It's actually disturbing, but when you are young, you don't feel it that much. But growing up, you start feeling your waist.
So when you started, it was a normal thing for you, but you're currently facing some challenges.
Still now, I'm okay. I'm still young, so but I have colleagues who are old, so I consult them and ask them, growing up, what are the challenges they face? And they say your waist. So you need to be visiting your doctor for checkups. Actually, let me chip in this. I belong to Ghana Association of Barbers and Barber Salon Owners. So currently we are working hand in hand to actually bring academics to the system where you have to go through trainings before you be granted the permission to work as a hairstylist.
Okay.
So we are currently working on that.
Wow, that's very good. What's
So,
the most talked about hairstyle you've done for someone?
that is where I did um, what we call a design arts work.
Okay.
And throughout that week, I actually have a client up to a lot, about 20 to 30 clients within that week, new clients.
Wow. But how do you retain them, the clients?
So we have a record book.
Mhm.
So with the record book, you'll be able to track who is a new client, who is an old client, and all that, your price, what you do in the course of the week, you'll be able to track everything.
So do you call them sometimes to check up on them? Like, how do they keep coming to your salon all the time?
So as a hairstylist, you let your work speak for you.
Okay.
So when I work for you, either it goes well with you, even before I became a professional barber, what I do is when I attend to a new client, I take the details of the client. So as time goes on, I check on the person. How is the person going? Maybe if I attend to you today, tomorrow I will call to check on you, what I did, if you enjoyed it or not. If there is something I can do to help your next coming, you tell me. So I was building that relationship with my client before um, I went to a cosmetology school to further my study.
They, like, you are just hardcore, you know it all. Like, you know how to retain, how to work,
Yes.
and all that. And it's really helping you right now,
Yes.
right? But have you had a client come where you would, maybe the client came with a particular hairstyle, but you felt as, as hairstylist, this hairstyle will not suit you. So how do you convince the client to buy into your idea?
So there's this client that had hair breaking. He has alopecia, specifically areata.
Okay.
Areata eats around your hair. So he has the hair eaten up by areata, alopecia areata. So he came in and he said he wants what we call a three-step feed. Actually, I told him if I do what he's asking me, the where he has a areata eaten off, that place will still be showing. So I have to. It's the same three-step, but then we have lower fade, mid fade, and higher fade. I have to extend it to a higher fade to suit the style he chose.
Okay. And it worked for him. He loved
Yes,
it.
yes.
Loved it.
Yeah.
But how do you get your inspirations with your hairstyles? Because with the one on my screen right now, I don't know. Did you do magic? Nah, I said, oh, why I need to, like, I can't really think far.
So this particular lady came in. It was, I think, a day before Valentine. A day before Valentine Day.
Yes.
Yeah. And she said she wants something crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah. And I chose this one for her and she loved it.
Did it bring you more customers?
A lot. Actually, I'm proud of her. So now she's still come around, even though she's braiding the hair, she still come around with new clients.
In my yard, you like in the man, in my yard, you pa. When a lady is loyal, she's loyal. But that's a very nice like work. It's 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 really mind blowing. Now, how would you even get to know that this size should the shape the cut? Hey,
Actually, every hairstylist is an artist.
oh, okay.
So if you have that art on you, like you have that art in you, you can do them easily.
Without difficulty.
No, not at all.
So you come up with your own style. So you watch from others. Like where do you get your latest trends from? Like where
Mostly
around latest trends?
we go to meetings at Ghana Association of Barbers and Barber Salon Owners, GAPSO. So we do workshops. So barbering is a trend. There'll be a time the dynamic of it will change. Currently, most clients want hair color, cut and color, cut and color. Then, if you color your hair, people see you to be, I don't know, stubborn or all this kind of. But now, this is what is taking the system over.
Okay.
So we do. Whenever there's a new trend, we go to meeting, we go to workshops, we learn what the new trend is, and you are good to go.
So it's advisable that we join the association.
Very advisable.
Wow.
Like 2019, the Genesi Beauty Institute school that I attend, it was through the association that I attend training.
Wow.
It was 6 months training, which was taken care of by the association,
Wow.
not myself.
Wow. Kudos to the association. Charlie, more yeah, dear thumbs up for that. And has any lady ever come to have the boyfriend's picture on the haircut on her hair before her head? Sorry.
No.
You've never. So what's the worst encounter, like craziest encounter you have faced as a hairstylist?
There was this lady that came in that she wanted a haircut. So I gave her the haircut, and few minutes after she left, he came back with her boyfriend. Actually, they didn't agree on the style she came to choose, so I should change it for her. And I told the boyfriend, it's not the stylist's fault. You come with your style, then we do what we want for you. Unless you come in and you ask me to choose a style for you.
So you couldn't do anything about it?
Oh, nah. I won't be able to do anything about that because it's a fresh cut. So unless maybe we go bar, everything goes off.
I'm just sorry why. Maybe next time you discuss it better with your partner so that you get the right haircut you want. Well, it was a very nice time with you. Like I enjoyed every bit of the discussion. I've learned a lot, had fun as well. Viewers, I know you've had fun and you've learned a lot. I want to give you the chance to, if you have any few words to say to your people, lovely Ghanaians, your clients, your social media handles, how you want them to contact you, please, you have the platform.
So, a very big thanks to Mr. Ola, the former president of Ghana Association of Barbers, Barber Salon Owners, and a big thanks to Mr. Ibrahim Musa, who is currently our president of the association. Regional chairman, thank you. Thank everybody. My colleagues in GAPSO, I thank everybody for the hand-in-hand work we are doing to assist the youth coming up. A very big thank to my wife, Doretta J. She has been my support since day one. Whether meeting time, she hasn't given me a trouble when I go out there. Other than that, I wouldn't have come this far. A very big thank to my wife. my kids, I love you so much. And my colleagues out there, my clients, especially my clients, they've been loyal since day one to now. Keep it up and keep coming. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation, Pesco. And I want to say a very big thank you to you, my viewers, for staying with us throughout the show. Honestly speaking, your support has been massive, and we are super grateful for that. I equally want to say a very big thank you to my producer, Awagawan. A big thank you to my director, Lawal Said. A big thank you to my cameraman, Nana Yao, and Uju Empathy. I hope I got that right. A big thank you to the whole crew for an excellent work done. And then, like I said, Yesunya Bebre, I've learned a lot. We didn't even know the difference between a hairstylist and a barber. Today we have. And we know how to contact Pesco when we need a decent haircut or a crazy haircut. Like, you can name it, or home services too are available. It was a nice time and I enjoyed myself completely. Thank you very much once again. And this is where we put a full stop to the show. It was a nice time once again. Do well to stay safe and stay blessed. And keep watching Inside GHTV and the Let's Chat show as well. Dear viewers, dear Ebusiafo, dear lovely Ghanaians, if you're watching and you love what you are seeing, you want to support us, you want to sponsor us, please, with a humble plea, come and sponsor us. Please do to call the numbers on your screen. We would be ready to, ready to pick up a call from you. Please contact us. Please follow us on Instagram at InsideGHTV and on Facebook too as well at InsideGHTV. Till next week, same time. Peace out.
Hi, have you always wanted a show that is entertaining, impactful, inspiring, fun, and educative? I pretty much know what you're thinking. I guess the answer is yes. That is why Inside GHTV brings to you the Let's Chat show. On the show, we're going to have interactions with your favorite up-and-coming artists, hairstylists, makeup artists, among others. Stay tuned while we bring to you nothing but the very best. I go by the name Aquosua, your host for this show.